Hello everyone. Welcome to the second episode of The Clockwork Mouse. Well, in the previous episode, we had heard how the Clockwork Mouse reached the rubbish dump. Let us see what happened to it after it reached the rubbish dump. Well, one day it rained and washed all the dust and dirt off the toy, and it looked lifelike. So much so that at night a fox searching for food picked it up and carried it off. But on realizing that the thing that looked like a mouse did not smell or feel like one, it played with it for a while, tossing it up in the air and then left it. Hours later, a little wood mouse came face to face with the toy. She touched noses with the stranger, but then her mate appeared and rushed angrily at the clockwork mouse. The same moment, the call of an owl rang out, and the wood mice vanished. The owl came sweeping low on silent wings, and seeing a motionless mouse, snatched it up and flew off with it. The three hungry owlets were waiting in their nest in a hollow tree. They opened their beaks wide as they saw their mother approach carrying food, but they hissed angrily when they found they could not eat the hard object. It was tossed out of the nest hole and flew off again. For months, the clockwork mouse lay at the foot of the hollow tree until autumn came and the leaves fell and hid it from sight, forgotten by the world. Only once it was remembered, and that was because Jimmy's mother decided to have the old carpet in the bedroom replaced. And the carpet fitter found a key which was the key to the clockwork mouse. And Jimmy kept the key in the memory of the poor old chap which was thrown away by his mother. In fact, the old chap was on the move again. A grey squirrel searching through the bed of leaves on the floor of the wood, trying to remember where it had buried an acorn, had come upon the clockwork mouse and scratched at it angrily, kicking it out into the open. In the days that followed, a number of other woodland creatures came upon the mouse. A badger picked it up in its jaws and carried it a little and dropped it again. A weasel worried at it for a moment before tossing it aside. A hedgehog nibbled at its fur and found it tasteless. A green woodpecker tapped it on the head with its strong beak. And finally, a magpie carried up to its nest of sticks at the top of an ash tree. The magpie, who liked bright things, had been attracted by the gleam in the beady black eyes of the toy. And the clockwork mouse spent the rest of the year in the magpie's nest along with 3 bottle tops, some pieces of colored glass, and Coca-Cola can. Well, that is for the day. I will soon be back with the third episode of The Clockwork Mouse with you. You were with Pragya Joseph. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you. Have a good day.